Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Stuber. And I remember seeing the trailers for this and thinking this looks really stupid. I'm not looking forward to this film, but as alas, I go see a lot of films, and I went to go see this. In hindsight, trying to describe this, action comedy, I guess, with Dave Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani. And honestly, they're the best parts of this film. This film is very hit or miss for me. Director Michael Dowse feels like there's some struggling between what this film wants to be. The opening part of this film sets up Dave Bautista, who's this tough cop, and his partner Karen Gillan. Bautista wears these big dad glasses, and they're trying to break up this drug ring by I totally said that wrong, but one of the guys from the raid, which is really cool. And there's this really awesome action sequence at the beginning. It hits hard emotionally and sets up, like, his partner dies. And that's his motivations, and one of the big things was his glasses fell off and he was having trouble seeing. These are things that didn't really get alluded to in the trailer. From the trailer, he just seems like a big dumb cop. But there's so much more to him than that in this film, which was a disappointment that the trailer's he's a brute. He's just a reckless, big brute cop. And then there's Kumail Nanjiani just doing Kumail's thing, and he's great at it, by the way. But this film feels like an 80s action movie at points, and honestly, it really works that way. But then it's just straight up goofball comedy at points. And it has trouble trying to meet itself in the middle at that. And that's one of the biggest things is tonally this film really doesn't work. I never felt bored watching this film. It zipped by. I actually laughed quite a bit. It was a really fun time. And that, like, Bautista has his moments, and Kumail Nanjiani just steals the show. Basically, every other word out of his mouth is hilarious. And he really shines in this. And Bautista really shines too and gets to do his thing. There's emotional moments that it's just like, okay, I can see what you're trying to do here, but then they're really undercut by just humor, and there's this weird balance, and it doesn't, or I guess lack of balance, and it doesn't really work for me. But honestly, they're great, the two of them, and I would see more movies of them. That's how I felt about it. The story is really generic, really predictable, and it's like you could see things coming from a mile away. And then the rest of the characters in this film are just obnoxious stereotypes. They're so one-dimensional. It's like Betty Gilpin is wasted from Glow. And Natalie Morales, as Bautista's daughter, is wasted. Mira Sorvino's in this. And then the actor from The Raid is just shows up, does some cool action sequences. Overall, the action's really well done, except there's some parts with a lot of shaky cam and some quick edits that lost me, but overall, like, the action in this works. And I'm thinking they could have done more with this, and I wish they did. And honestly, Stuber's really hit or miss, but I think it's enough fun for you to sit down and just have a fun time for an hour and 35 minutes. And you know what? Let me know what you think. And let's talk about this movie. And also, go check out my written review that I did for Sif Pop, as I'm one of the contributors on that website. Always check out Sif Pop. Great things, great reviews, and some really cool best ever challenges every week. Go check out that website, but thank you as always for coming on, watching my videos, and comment, and let's talk some movies. And thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.